They do not know how to sell on internet. You know that. Yeah. So why not use them, because you know how to sell online. And many of us, we know how to sell online, but maybe we are not good at making product. Let them make a product. Let them make it. You just sell it. And this way, and if you go to any shop, you can try today. You can go to any shop and you can say to them, okay, I bring you work. Yeah. So tell me how much you're going to pay out of it. You say, okay, we give you 20%. But you bring the work, then we give you money. You say it's fine. All you do, you set up a digital, you know how to sell online. You make an ad, yeah, or you make a website. People come, contact you. You take them. Those people want maybe a carpet fitter from his shop or his or her shop, and do the job. Take your commission. Happy days. And then obviously you can expand this. You can expand this. You can have more and more people working, and then, so this is how you can make your career, even part-time career. So now today, as things are online and everything is on internet, people buy and sell on internet, people do everything on internet, Now I hardly turn on television, and when I turn on television, what do I turn on? YouTube. I don't go onto the channels. So now, if you notice, it's been like on for years and years, but more and more emphasis on YouTube advertisement. Yeah, because now more people are going online. More people are going onto YouTube. To be honest, I don't even remember when the last time I watched TV. When I went actually onto the TV channel and watched it on television. I always do that, and most of us we do that, and most of us do that while on the move. So the benefits of digital marketing, selling in a digital world. Now you know who to target. You have the information, you have the data, you have, if you are interested in the age group, the earnings, or where they have come from. Yeah. So let's say when I long time ago when I started advertising on Facebook. So Facebook advertisement, you can select the people who have joined, certain groups. So let's say if you are in transport business, so you can select an audience, the people who actually have joined groups, like for example, if they are travelers and people who have joined BA, British Airways group, or Emirates, or if you want to attract an audience, if you are giving services or your product related to the holiday makers, you select the audience there. You can select, for example, if you're selling something expensive, there are people who are very young, can afford to buy expensive product, but generally not. When you go back to, think when you were 18, 20, 22 years, what you could afford. But today, situation is different. So there you can target the age group. The example I gave earlier, if you go to Windsor, so people who are living in Windsor, if we are selling jewelry to them, we put different products on display. By the way, I was surprised to see the nice rings there, thousands of pounds. And then when I go into my high street, most of the you see is artificial there, and services also, you can notice that as well. You go to that area. I have noticed that, maybe it was just happened to me, but they treat you differently as Yeah. So I have seen many videos on YouTube where people go into the expensive shop wearing they having rough looks. So people assume, the salesman assume this person cannot afford to buy, and he end up buying beyond his expectations. So we have the target. We know who to target. As compared to if we are running an ad on television, that ad is reaching out to general public. Everybody, if somebody is listening to a Slough local radio, so that message is reaching out to everybody in Slough, whoever is listening to the radio. Yeah? So that's for example, if you have Sky News on, so if they're showing a one ad, same ad in England, the most likely everybody, even if you're sitting in different areas, you see the same ad. Yeah. So by using digital marketing, having your target customers, their taste, you can target the people you like to target, and also is cost effective. Putting an ad on internet or Facebook or Google is far more cheaper than having an ad in a famous newspaper or on television or on radio. You can do that. I mean, obviously, it's not that straightforward now, because but you can do that by Google ads. I don't remember. I think they start from, you can select a £1 a day or £2 a day. Yeah, £2 a day, £5 a day, £150 a month. Budget for marketing is nothing. And if you want to have the same ad in one of the biggest screens in Slough, they have billboards and screens in Slough all around. If you live in Slough, if you come onto A4 Bath Road and you're coming down from Langley, you come to Royal Mail, they have a big screen there. Yeah. And then you pass that, you come to Slough Station and the bridge on Stoke Road, they have the board there as well. And as you go further down towards Maidenhead, before the Three Tons Junction, they have a big screen there as well. Yeah. So they are also, I'm not saying that it doesn't work, it does work. But maybe having an ad on Facebook costs you less than as compared to having the ad on those billboards. So it cost effective. Digital marketing versus traditional marketing, which we discussed earlier, billboards, newspapers. Electromagnetic, so telephone, radio, television, posters, billboards, door to door. Digital marketing is far more cheaper than these channels. So now as we discussed earlier, if you want to make some money, you can do that by using this technology, by using digital marketing. You can sell, and if you have a product or services which you can sell, why not? Now, for example, if somebody is working in a show somebody is a mechanic and working for a car dealer, you can have your own Facebook page maybe, or you can just put ad on Facebook when you're free on Saturday, Sunday. People do that nowadays, do they? Yeah. If somebody need a painter, and you're doing a full-time job, why not on the side you can do that? Yeah. Or if you have time, why not learn how to put ad, how to do, train yourself on, try to learn about the search engine optimization or different ways of putting ads on. So now, do you have any questions? Anybody here?
Yes, we're going to ask you When you say selling, awareness, what's the difference when you do? Because I thought you were talking about awareness.
And sorry, remind me.
So
where
whenever
was it?
we started the discussion, it's to digital marketing. Some products which they let us it's just I'm aware there's something like that, but because I don't need it, I'm not buying it.
No, obviously, when you are targeting people, you want to sell something. It's not like you're just making them aware of your product. So when marketing, why you market your product? Because you want them to buy it. That awareness marketing, that can be something like a social message, where you want people to be aware about certain things. Messages by the government. But when you actually want to sell product, so basically you are actually selling your product. You want to sell your product, but you can do it different way. You can, you can do this awareness. Like for example, you're selling something which relates to health. Yeah. So you can do a campaign, or your ad can, for first you start with telling them about the importance of good health. You're making them aware, and then you come to selling. But end of the day, you want to sell your product and services. So you use different marketing techniques to sell your product or services to the people. Making them aware is also important. It will help and increase your sale. But your actual focus is at the end, you want to sell your product. If somebody is looking for a carpet fitter, you don't want, there to train them or give them awareness about the carpet fitting. They want to. So now if they want to learn about how to fit the carpet, there's another way. Now they go into YouTube. Nowadays people go into YouTube and they type in how to fit a carpet. Yeah. And when you play that video, then you see relevant ad there. Because when you're fitting a carpet, you may need a special hammer. Maybe you may need I don't know the tool's name they use to fit a carpet. So then you see those ads. So marketing is about selling your product and services, but how? You need to reach to the right people at right time, using the right platform. Now, people, millennials or Generation X, they are more they're going away from traditional television, more onto mobile devices or internet or websites. So if you're targeting them, so you must be advertising on the right platforms. And if you're targeting somebody who is 80 years old, maybe then it's not very effective to use Facebook marketing. They are using it, by the way. But then maybe you reach them out a different way. Yeah. So, thank you very much for you guys' time, ladies and gentlemen. And if you have any questions, you can always ask. I'm here. So I wish you a pleasant day ahead. Sorry, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that okay, Anthony?
Right. Yeah. Nice.